What's up, family? Welcome back. Welcome back. So, I couldn't wait to turn this camera on just now and talk to y'all because of the simple fact what I just experienced. Now, let me set the groundwork for y'all. I have a clothing brand. If y'all don't know, for those that don't know, I have a clothing brand called The More World Needs More. Excuse me. And I've been doing this clothing brand before the pandemic. And I got one of the hoodies on. This is my logo, if y'all haven't seen it, for those that don't know. And I've been pushing this brand for some time now. So, I frequent, the neighborhood stores that sell material, hoodies, blank materials where I could put my logo on and promote it and sell it. So I've been, like I said, I've been doing this for over 5 years now. And I've been frequenting this place where I buy materials from, blank hats, blank shirts, other things from. And never had no problem out of these people. Always came in cordial. The wife, me and her always had a good rapport, good energy, good spirit, good vibe. I would support them, spend my money up in there, frequently, spending hundreds of dollars, on end from week to week, thousands of dollars from year to year. I can't even begin to gather how much money I spent in this place, how I supported this business, and it's crazy to me because everything was all good until I went in there today and I'm picking up my son, gang sheet. And for those that don't know, that's not in the clothing line business, a gang sheet is a sheet, and I have it here. It's a sheet. I'm not going to show y'all the whole thing because this is his private logo, but it's a gang sheet about this size, and you put iron-ons on it, for your clothing brand, where you can iron on shirts, iron on hats, or whatever, hoodies or whatever. So I go in there and pick it up for my son, and he tells me that, it's about $30. So I go in there with about that much, expecting to pay that much. So when I get up to pick it up from the guy, he say $35, and I'm like, oh snaps. So I don't know if I had $35 on me, but I knew I had $30 on me. So I'm going in there with that expectation to pay $30. And like I said, I get it from the guy who's off to the left making them, in the stores in what part of the city? Shoot. I'll post it on here. Y'all see it. I'll do it, when I get a chance. But West Oak Lane or wherever, somewhere around there, 5th and Lindley, up that end. So, like I said, I get the material, I get the iron-on from the guy who's off to the left, and his wife is off to the right. So I get it from him. He tell me $35, and I'm like, uh-oh. And I get to the counter, I'm like, and I start finding more money on me, couple ones, and I'm like, I'm $1 short. I'm saying that to myself, only got $4. So I'm like, ain't gonna be no big deal, because I come in here all the time, I'll bring it back. Just telling the wife I'll bring it back. Man, when I tell y'all that I asked her, can I bring back $1, was like me asking her, can I take one of her children out and take them with me or something. Like that's the effect that I got from her. Like it was just like it was pulling teeth out of her mouth. Like I asked to pull all her teeth out of her mouth. Like her whole attitude changed. And I don't know if she had an attitude from anything else prior to me coming in the store, but her energy just went left, and I never experienced that from her, because I always had a good rapport, and that's what caught me off guard. And the biggest thing about it, the key thing about it to me is that she was Chinese. And I felt this experience before. I felt this experience before when I was younger, when I used to go into the Chinese joint, when I used to eat Chinese food, and I would go into the Chinese joint and I'd be short. And I would be short a quarter or something like that. And they would not let you go for that quarter. No matter how much money I was spending, no matter how much money I spent in the past, they could care less. They wasn't gonna let me go for nothing, like they didn't wanna give me nothing. And I say that to say is that this is crazy, these people in our community, and I don't wanna come off like a racist or nothing because I'm not a racist individual, but I could tell when people don't give a damn about you and they just wanna take. It's all about what you can do for them. They're not giving you nothing. It's a transactional relationship. You give them your money and they're gonna give you a product, but don't expect nothing after that. And that was wild to me. And it kicked me in my stomach because I spent, like I said, I've been going to this place for some time now, since before the pandemic. And I always had a good rapport with these people. And everything changed. Now, what happened after that, because she was gonna let me go, but it was like grudgingly. It's like her spirit wasn't right, and just the way her face changed, because even when she said, okay, come on. And then I said, oh, well, because I could tell that she really didn't want to do it, and she was forcing herself to do it. I said, well, how about this? Give me back the $34, and I'll just come back. I'll go get the rest of the money, so you don't have to give me nothing. Oh, well, and then she got snappy. No, just bring it back. And I'm like, just bring it back? $1? $1? Like, I'm not gonna bring you back your dollar? Like, I'm not good for $1? I done brought thousands of dollars of worth materials off of y'all, and I'm not good for that? And you know my face. Like, man, this woman had good rapport, always speaking and everything. It wasn't like I was a stranger to her business. She seen me, she know me. And then what proceeded to happen was her husband was over there in the corner and he's working on customers, and he's acting like he heard the transaction, but he heard nothing. All he heard was the after effect. After me and her had some words, and I can understand as a husband, because I have a wife, as taking up for your wife. But when you in business and you wrong as a proprietor, and this is your customer, there should have been no way in the world that kind of reaction between me and them should have taken place. Because as far as I know, in business, the customer is always right. The customer is always right. Now, I wasn't taking nothing from them. All I was asking was, can I bring this dollar back? You know I'm good for it. I come here all the time. Y'all know my face. Never, ever have I asked them to give me anything before. I never asked them to let me have 25% off or 5% off or anything. Anything off. Never asked them to give me nothing. Always paid my way with these people. And it's just kicked me in the stomach because, like I said, it gave me that old feeling about how these Chinese people treated me as I was a kid in these Chinese stores. And with all that being said, I think we got to start, holding these people, to a higher standard of how they treat us in our community. Or we got to boycott these people and get them up out of here. If y'all don't respect us and y'all, like there's no give back. They don't give back to our community. What do they give to our community? What do Chinese proprietors have y'all ever seen give to our community? What have they ever brought to our community? Have they built any gyms, recreation centers? Have they given back, have customer day or anything of that magnitude? I'm just curious. I mean, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know in the comments that I'm wrong. But this is what I've known to see and what I've known for years, that Chinese people don't give a damn about the African American community unless they're bringing their dollars to them. And that's sad to me. And that's sad to me because I thought this was a good couple. I thought this was a good couple until I asked for something. Until I asked for a percentage off of their product. Now they got a problem with me. I was the problem. And they was talking to me like I was a problem. And they was ready to end it all for $1. That's sad, and that's wild, and that's crazy to me because I sell clothing. And if a customer asks me for $1 off, yo, forget that dollar. Take that. Don't worry about it. I don't care who it is. If it's white, black, yellow, Puerto Rican, Haitian, I couldn't care less. If a customer's patronizing my business and all they asked me was for $1 off, can I owe you $1? Man, forget that dollar. Go ahead. I appreciate you supporting my business. I appreciate you supporting my business, and please come back again. I mean, like I said, if I'm making too much of this, y'all, hit me in the comments. Let me know. Tell me, Philly, pipe down. You going too far with this? Nah, man, you ain't on to nothing. You barking up the wrong tree. Or if I'm right, tell me. Like, where do we go with this? Give me some comments. Give me some feedback, y'all. Where would y'all go with this? How would y'all, would you go back to the store? And I know most of y'all say, hell no, I'm not going back. They done lost out on my dollar. You ain't never getting my dollar again, because what they was selling me to begin with was subpar. The clothing in there is subpar, cheap shit that they make in the factories, and they probably buy it spend $1 on the crap. $5 at best for shit that they selling for $35. They making in the factories over in China all day long. I don't know, man. But y'all let me know, man. Hit me in the comments. It's your boy Philly, and I'm on one right now. That shit got me pissed because I spent a lot of money with this family business, and they was willing to crash and end it all for $1. And then they're going to tell me, oh, it's the way you saying it. No, I didn't say it bad, because even the brother who was next to me, he heard the whole situation. He was like, damn, bro, she ain't going to let you go for $1. And he was willing to give me the $1. He gave me $5 to give to the lady so I wouldn't have to have a debt of $1 to this day, because he seen how the interaction went. So I knew I wasn't wrong, because the brother heard it. Oh, he heard it. He was like, yo, man, I got that. Don't even worry. She won't let you go. And it wasn't that she didn't want to let me go. It was just her energy. It was just the way she went about it. Like, yeah, go ahead, take it and make sure you bring it back. Like, what? Nah, fuck that. Keep that shit. No. But I got the thing because my son wanted it. It was his. So I ain't want to, it wasn't about me. It was about him. So I let the business transaction take place. But if it was something of mine, if I was buying it, if it was whatever it was that I was purchasing, I wouldn't have bought it. I'd have walked up out of here, man, give me my fucking money. I'm never coming back here spending another penny with y'all. Y'all never get another penny from me. In the future, I'm done. I'm done. They ain't never getting another $1 from me. The next time they see my face, I'm gonna be like on some, yeah, y'all gonna miss me. Y'all gonna miss this money. And every black person in there should have felt that, because that was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. And I ain't the one, to get like that with people, because I know business is business. You trying to make $1. But that situation right there was wild. But man, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel as usual. Hit me in the comments. Let me know, man. I want to see the comments. I want to see the comments light up on this one, because I'm right now, I'm confused on how my people would take this. Like, we've been taking this from Chinese people for a long time, and I ain't prejudiced and I ain't a racist, but that community, they don't give a damn about us. They don't, and y'all know it. I'm quite sure y'all had some experience with Chinese people and businesses and how they treat y'all. Let me know what experience y'all had. I need to know. I want to hear it. Yeah, and the store is on 5th Street. Yeah, let me know, y'all. I'm on one. I'm heated. It's your boy Philly, Dark One. And this is my opinion. And I'm out.